This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F350 crew cab short bed, single rear wheel. So you got a 1-ton short bed, single rear wheel, rare. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather, FX4 off-road suspension package, and has 118,210 miles, very low miles. And there's a lot of really good news coming up. When it got here, we put it up in the air. We noticed that it had some oil leakage. Almost 99.9% of the time is from the oil cooler being bad and leaking. So when you're there, you might as well do a bulletproof EGR cooler. So basically, it got a bulletproof EGR cooler, a bulletproof EGR cooler, a new Ford oil cooler, obviously an oil and filter. All the gaskets are new coolant. While we were there, we also noticed that it needed both sway bar links replaced. We put wiper blades on it, and we did front brakes, rotors and pads on the front. Okay, then we sent it to detail. We spent $2,259 on it at Monsoon, and now you have a low mile 6.0 that has the bulletproof EGR cooler and a Ford oil cooler. So that is addressed. As you can see, it's an Arizona vehicle. I'll show you the auto check in a second. Everything that I show you in this ad will be linked, and you'll be able to see it in the ad itself. But you got some fading on the roof going on there. Apparently the back end of this truck was spending time in the sun, and the rest of it wasn't. It's got some nice BFGs. I would say probably 80 or 90% tread. My job in these videos isn't to tell you how great something is. It's really to tell you what's wrong. If I'm gonna make a mistake, it's gonna be on the side of caution, which is to tell you something's worse than it is than better than it is. We left this camper shell on it, but this camper shell has some scratches on it. The truck itself, I think, would look a lot better without it, but somebody might want it, so we'll leave it there. Let you make the call. If you want us to take it off, we'd be happy to take it off for you before it ships out or before you come pick it up. We have a forklift that'll take it right off for you, but somebody might want it, so we'll leave it there and let you make the decision. Okay. In the bed, looks like a relatively new rollover ball, and they've got a nice liner in it. It's really nice. Boom. What's that? I did notice, was it this side? It's pretty good. Now this side's fine. I think this is the side. I think this side of the bed has paintwork on it. Looks like somebody's done a little paintwork right in here. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not factory. So someone probably scratched the crap out of it. The auto check that I'll show you on the vehicle that'll be linked shows no accidents or anything. So whatever happened didn't involve a cop or an insurance agent, because both of those report. See this camper shell? Both of those report. So there's that's locked, unlocked. Let's make sure the key does the same thing. Let's see, lock, unlock, perfect. All right, let me get the AC going here. It's a little warm already. There you go. All right, here's what we've done to it. So you've got, here's the VIN, the date of the repairs, EGR cooler and an oil cooler, lube oil and filter, obviously, stabilizer links, 2 of them, wiper blades, pads and rotors, $2,259. That'll be linked. You'll be able to see that. This is the parts invoices. This is for the bulletproof, the H square one is what this one calls for. And I had it sent directly to Fort Lowell, which is 550 East Fort Lowell. That's where Monsoon is. These are the parts that Monsoon ordered. You've got pads and rotors. You have a gasket kit, EGR gasket kit, sway bar links, and pressure sender, oil pressure sender. And this is the actual from Ford, the actual oil cooler that they installed, the new oil cooler. That was what was leaking. Here's your auto check report. They give it an 85 on a 555 to 72. Obviously very good. One owner. Everything's great there. No brands, no accidents reported, blah blah blah. Good. And then the best news is it lived in Arizona the whole time, and then somehow it ended up in California, where we bought it. And that's interesting. By the way, it was a Fiesta Ford of Indio, California, new car dealer trade. And I'm guessing that the old man was given some terrible advice. The old man on this thing is too nice. And the oil leak, they probably told him it was going to cost $5 grand or something, when it really is not that big a deal. Plus, you can bulletproof it. Someone screwed him really good. That's terrible. Anyway, there's a Ford stamp here, so you got the original fender. Got the Ford stamp here, original fender. And there it is on the fender, on the hood. That's the original hood. And that is beautiful. No blow by at all. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. And as usual, I've locked myself out of the passenger side, because if I don't do that in a video, something's wrong with the video. God damn. The worst at that. If you watch all my videos, you'll see probably 60% of the time I do that. By the way, somebody bent the antenna. I'm gonna see if I have another one. I don't like that. Too pretty a truck. Maybe I have an extra one. There you go. Heated seat on and off. Seat forward. Seat back. Seat down. Seat up. Rear tilt up and down, front up and down. There's your manual. Now, I do know that the hinges on this bad boy are broken. So this lid does not stay on the back. Somebody's got to be a little creative and figure that out. Bind those middle, or just glue the whole thing down permanently. That would be what I would do, because I've done the research. Those things are expensive to buy. See the lids, the hinges are broken? Drives me crazy. It just takes one person pulling them back too hard on it to break the plastic hinges on those. And I see it all the time. I think I probably bought every console lid in the country. So now, yeah, because that's what we do. We do 6.0s. We've been doing it for 15 years, and so eventually you're like in Nova Scotia, Canada, finding them. So there you go. I did replace this though. This is a brand new cup liner. These things always go bad. You can buy these aftermarket now and just click them in for like 19 bucks. Pretty cool. Mirror out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, and down. All right. Heated seat on and off. Forward, back, up, down, front up and down, rear up and down. A little bit of wear on the seat, but not too bad. What else? Let's get up here and look down at the roof here real quick. Got a lot of sun. Starting to get a little bit of sun right here on the hood, but you don't see it too badly. I'll take sun fading over rust any day. So, all right, first of all, I need some AC immediately. It is hot. All right, got a nice little flip-up radio, by the way, and it does have a backup camera. See? Boom. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see. First thing, we're gonna put it into 4 low. And that's 4 low. And reverse. And neutral. Now we're gonna go 4 high. It goes from low range. See where it says low range? Now it goes to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Alright. Neutral. Back to 2-wheel drive. 4x4 goes away. Air's blowing nice and cold, but I want it on my face. There we go. It's a little warm. Alright, let's see. Radio. There you go. There's some radio. It's got a USB plug here and an auxiliary plug here. We also have adjustable pedals, down and up. They don't adjust very much though. There's tow on and off, right? All right, let's go for a ride. Take it out on I-10, give you a little ride in it. Turn the air down so you can hear me better. This thing runs great. I just drove it back from Monsoon a little while ago, yesterday actually, and then just came back from detail a little while ago, and runs great. Nice truck. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. Okay, if you do pay by wire and ship, once we receive full payment, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file and we will mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Okay, you will have the truck shipped to you. The truck will show up by shipper. The title will already be in your hand by the time the shipper shows up, and you'll just take both to your local motor vehicles and get plates. Very simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know at the time of purchase, and I can roll the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle. I can do it for you, or you're welcome to do it yourself. Okay, I'm pretty good at shipping. If you need help, let me know. All right. Anyway, this is called Runway Drive right here, and we're just waiting for a smart cop one of these days to get on his motorcycle cop and hide under that tree and get everyone on the planet going down this road for doing 50 in a, I think this is a 25. And the bus station's right over here, the Suntram bus station and the whole bit. One of these days I'm gonna get crushed, but not today. Anyhow, really nice truck. What else? Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit in. Once we have that deposit, it will no longer be for sale. Until then, it is always going to be for sale. We never hold vehicles based on, oh, I'm gonna buy it, I just gotta get home and talk to the old lady, or tell my husband I'm buying him a present or something. We don't do that, because inevitably we never hear from them again, and somebody who wanted to buy it bought something else. So only $500 will stop it from being for sale. Okay. Look at this crew. Wow, that's an amazing group of people and dogs right there. Anyway, we're getting on Prince Road here. We're gonna hop on to I-10 and just go up to Ruthroff. Last part of every video I say the same thing every single time, and I will this time, like I have for 15 years on every vehicle we've sold. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a fancy location. Our location costs us $1 a year. That is an absolute true fact. Our uncle charges $1 a year for the property. Yes, he's very wealthy, but he has to charge us $1 so he can write it off, the loss. Okay, so he actually does come in and demand that we write him a good check from our company checkbook for $1. That is God's honest truth. It's the funniest thing ever. And he always asks us, is this good or am I going to be embarrassed at the bank? Like today, it's good. Anyway, so we don't have a lot of overhead in our building, obviously. There's only 2 of us, me and my brother's employees, not a whole lot of employee overhead. We don't have a person serving scones and lattes and a game room and all kinds of crap like they have at the dealerships at the Auto Mall, which is about a half-mile east of us. They have a lot of stuff they have to pay for with every single purchase that you make there. We don't, okay? So we extend a lot of that savings to you. Why do we give so much of the savings to you? Why are our prices so cheap? Because one thing we can't do is fix this vehicle or any vehicle we sell after the day we sell it. All right, we don't have time, we don't have the bodies, it's me and my brother. That's why we do so much work before we sell it, to get to know the vehicle. However, we don't know what's going to happen to this vehicle. Like that guy doesn't know what's going to happen to his little Lexus or that gas truck over there hauling fuel. Nobody knows for sure when something's going to go wrong. If you did, you'd be the wealthiest person on the planet and the best car buyer in history. You go to the auction and like, I'm not going to buy any bad cars today, which would be amazing, right? So what we're telling you is we're giving you all this money up front, unlike the new car dealers do when they sell used cars, so that you can be happy with your purchase even when there's a problem. Because they're really like, well, I did save $5 grand buying from them, so I'll just go fix it. That's what we want. If that doesn't work for you and you're going to be the guy who's going to say, damn it, I didn't know that it needed a windshield wiper motor, which, by the way, let's see. All right, there we go. You know, if you're going to be that guy, then we're definitely not for you because you're going to be unhappy. All right, we're not writing a check for anything. Now, just so you know, at 17 minutes and 38 seconds this video ends, which is how long my GoPro gives me on a video. 17:38. So don't worry about me. I didn't hit a tree. Truck is running great. It's just 17 minutes and 38 seconds, which is very soon. At that point, we're done. So anyway, that is all. Anyway, drove great on I-10 at speed, no vibrations, nothing going on, very boring. Boring is always good with vehicles. So I think that's about it.